For a parent who's struggling with their own trauma, what can they do to start the healing process?
So that's the thing. There's so many limitations to therapy, even though, it's better to talk to someone than it is to not talk to anyone. I mean, the limitations is that usually when you've experienced trauma, we just want to talk about it. But trauma is emotional. And the only way that you can truly get to the root of trauma is through emotional expression. The language of trauma is emotional. The language of trauma is not verbal. So I like to encourage people to journal. I like to encourage them to take time to go in a quiet room, close your eyes, think about a painful experience, breathe into your body and cry it out, yell it out, put sound to it, put feeling to it, and just let it out. And as you let it out, the more you get comfortable with that, once you're done, and I know that the fear is that, you're going to have a nervous breakdown or, you're never going to stop crying, because I've had adults say that, well, if I start crying, I'll never stop. That's just a fear, because usually it lasts 5 to 10 minutes. Once that's done and you've experienced that energetic discharge, that emotional discharge, then you'll think about that experience. The process of healing trauma is to take something that was unconscious and make it more conscious. That's the process. It's no more complicated than that. You take an unconscious experience, something you don't want to think about, something you don't want to feel, but is always impacting you, and you breathe into it and you feel it and you think about it and you process it and you express it, and then you bring it up to a conscious level and you just keep processing it and you understand it, and then you let it go.